morning. It is Wes back with another yap session is basically what this is going to be. I have my Hawaiian shaved ice Alani. It's probably my favorite one. This one and the dreamsicle one. I like this one more, but I'm a sucker for tropical flavors. So I have my Xbox open because I'm probably gonna be playing Sims while I talk. But today I'm here to talk about recently I realized I'm an extrovert. Guys, after years of thinking I'm just an introvert, I'm not. I'm an extrovert. And I don't know, you might be like, why are you figuring this out now? To be fair, I think it makes sense to find things like this out later. Like, I'm only 23, so I feel like now is an appropriate time to find that out, but let me tell you how I came to that conclusion, alright? My childhood was not very social. I didn't hang out with other kids much. I dealt with a lot of bullying. My bills have just been delivered to my mailbox. I'm gonna go pay those real quick. I can't get to it. Hold on, my sim can't get to his mailbox. Jesus Christ. Is it because of the grass? You can't walk in the grass. Get better. I was just not socialized very well. And even, you know, through high school and stuff, I stuck to myself because of, again, the, like, bullying issues. Like, Tracy and their friend group was the main people I hung around, because, you know, they were nice to me. Tracy was obviously nice to me because we ended up getting married. They were so nice to me, we got married, guys. Isn't that a good story? So, I mean, I just kind of thought, you know, I don't, you know, like socializing, or I'm not, you know, I'm not the most social guy, right? That's not, just, I'm not interested. But I was confusing introversion for isolation. And for the longest time, I thought that's where I was most comfortable, in that sort of isolated state. Only talking to like a few people. But, you know, I moved out of my parents' house in 2021. I was 19, right? And, you know, of course I was living with Tracy, and then I was hanging out with Tracy all the time. And then, you know, Tracy hung out with their friends a lot, so I was hanging out with Tracy's friends pretty often. I had my best friend that I had known since middle school. I had my siblings, and I started, you know, whenever we would hang out, whenever we didn't go to parties that often, but whenever we would go to, like, Halloween parties mainly is what it was, or something, I would, like, talk to people, and I would be like, my battery was being charged by people, like being around people. Recently, my friends at work, I have, I'm cool with pretty much all my coworkers, but there's a few of us that were like friends, like we hang out and stuff, and I just hung out with them recently, like last week, I think. And, you know, when we hung out that time, I hang out once and I'm like feeling so lively, like I'm still invigorated. And it's like, I work at a job where I'm social all the time, you know. I'm a cashier for the most part, so I have to talk to people all the time, and I get excited when people come up and I can talk to them because they're forced to talk to me. They have to talk to me to get their product. So I guess for a while I felt so, like, just kind of scared of rejection. Not even introverted, just scared of what people will say, so I just don't say anything. But that's not actually me. That's not actually what I want to do. I love organic interactions, I guess. I love socializing, and I didn't realize I love socializing you're always, you know, sometimes when you socialize all the time, when you talk to people a lot, you're gonna say the wrong thing sometimes. That's just gonna happen. And I was afraid of that for a long time, to the point where I didn't talk. But, you know, the thing with interaction and socialization is it can kind of be high risk, high reward, because if you talk and you make kind of like out of left field joke, it's like it can either like you get side eye or you get like it hits, and when it hits, that's what I'm here for, baby. Long story short, coming out as an extrovert. My Myers-Briggs personality type also says I'm an extrovert because I took the test again recently. I am an ENFJ. After after a year in therapy, I was in therapy for a little over a year, and really like prioritizing myself, finding out what I am passionate about, what passion actually means. And also, since I've been like being more like upfront and like talking to people more and being more open, I've been getting a lot of people being like genuinely laughing at what I'm saying when I'm saying something funny, like when I want them to laugh. And it's so invigorating. It's invigorating. That's all I can say. The point of this video was basically for me to be like, guys, I may actually be social. I'm not dark and brooding, antisocial little emo boy. Still a little bit of an emo boy, but not quite as darkness, no parents type. You know? Do you consider Batman to be an extrovert or an introvert? I would, well, okay. Discuss in the comments, because I'm not really sure. I would like to, finish this off by saying labels are what they are. I don't always put so much, you know, merit into labels. It really depends on what I'm talking about. I still think it's exciting to like know a little bit more about myself like this, because it's like part of me kind of always knew that I was a social person. Like the very early years before I was, you know, bullied out of it, like 3, 4, 5, I'd say, I was like arrogant. I was an arrogant little child. I would go around being like, my name is dead name. My name is dead name, and I know everything. I would literally go around saying that. And I really just, you know, want to get back to that. That's really the whole goal, isn't it? To get back to how you were before society took your light. You take it back, bitch. No, not you. Nicely, you know, bitch as in like, not like bad. Not bitch, but like nice. Bitch / positive. I think that's all I had to say. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Didn't script this, as you can tell, by my spitballing. But you know, it's okay. I hope I was coherent enough for you to understand a little bit what I'm trying to say. I just like to yap. Thanks for watching if you did. I appreciate the listening ears. I will see you whenever I see you. Bye.